Do I choose vengeance or e-bikes? Subscribe to the channel. Okay, we back everybody and the upgrades are finished. Only thing we got left to do on this baby is bleed the front brakes. Back brakes fine. Front brakes need to be bled. But that's it. That's all that's left. Let me go over some of the things I did. So I had trouble putting the controller back in the original spot which is under the seat. So I moved it to this little storage bag, which I put in this basket, which I bought the basket. I believe this basket is really for Super 73, one of the models. I think a S1 or S2 or something like that. But it also fits this Emoko C91. As you can see, it's a perfect fit. So I put the basket in there. I ran the wires, as you can see right here, going into the bag right there. I got DY Island brakes, and I got the red ones because I wanted to match with like the red shark and the logo and everything. And then I chose to go with some white paddles and some white grips. I think she looked pretty good. Then I put my front wheel motor kit on this bike. I have another bike, EKX T1, which I upgraded that one. I upgraded the front shocks with some air shocks. I put a 52-volt battery on that one. And I did similar upgrades like with the pedals and stuff like that. But this one actually got dual motors on it. The same motor kit that I put on my DIY was that Mongoose Brutus bike I got. That was a DIY bike, so I converted a Mongoose Brutus to a dual motor. But I'm having problem. Only problem I got with that bike is I gotta tighten the spokes, and if anybody know about tightening spokes, that could be a pain in the butt. So yeah, I did a custom seat. See this seat here? I made this myself. I don't know how comfortable it is because I'm gonna be taking it for its first ride with the dual motor. Yep. Let's get some close-ups. Yep. So, if you're familiar with the Emoko C91, comes with a 20 amp hour battery, and the original motor is the 1,000-watt motor in the rear. So I added a 1,000-watt motor up front, and I installed that with a dual speed controller, one speed controller that can control both motors at the same time. And I managed to install a dual switch where I could switch off the front motor or just use the front motor. So I won't be using both motors at the same time all the time, because if you know, that will burn the battery use up real quick. I don't know if we can pick that up on the camera, but you got a color display. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, Five pedal assist levels. Got a dual switch. Got turn signals in the back. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty loud horn. Cut that light on. Went with the little small light. I like that light. And then you can see the street tires I put on there. I took the nubby tires off. You know, when you order these tires directly from Alibaba, you can get a pretty good deal on them. And that's the red brakes. White paddles. This is how I got it wired. I got the wire running to the bag here. Bag kind of stuff in there. I still got a little room in there to put something in. You know, put a little something in there. I think about putting a little rack on the back. I mean, I could always do that. And this is my seat up close. It's kind of rough when you get up close, but far back, look like I might have bought it. And I went with these white grips. I was thinking about going with a full twist, one of the Saran full twist throttle. I don't know. I'm gonna try this out first and see how I like that. All right, there you go, guys. She's complete. All I gotta do is bleed that front brake. And if you've seen my last video, you see I got the kit to do it. So I just need to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna ride and see how fast she is. And this is the Emoko C91 upgraded. I got some more little stuff coming. I got some brake covers coming, some white brake covers. And I'm probably going to paint this white. I think this screws off the little chain guard. I'm going to take that off and paint it white. Let's take this down. We'll go to 3. All right, how y'all doing? Yeah, I think that's the break, brother. So pedal assist one gets you up to 20 plus. And I do have this on miles per hour. 40, 40 plus going uphill. Oh, I gotta chill. This thing is too fast to be playing around with. Oh shit. Got the right away.